Robert Dean here. I'm a guitar instructor. I've been on the internet for about 17, maybe 18 years, giving guitar lessons, selling guitar lessons. All my guitar lessons are $28. I want to get that right up front, okay? I've got a 1-hour guitar teaching DVD right here, and it's on lead tips, and it's also on technique, okay? So I call it Tip-niques, okay? I made that word up myself, okay? Got a full hour on lead tips when you're playing lead. We wanna look at some things that will make your guitar playing really advance and be good quickly. I'm into the quick gifts. I don't like to spend a lot of time doing anything, okay? One of the tips that I use is always ending a lead run on an octave note. Like if you're in A and you're playing the pentatonic scale, okay? You're going to end that on the A note, but you've also got an octave note, right? See how cool that sounds? That does a couple of things for you. Number one, it puts a big fat resolve or ending on that lick. And number two, when you land there on that note, you're at a note where you can start at a different position. There's the octave on that, right? So it gives you an ending, and it gives you a new field every time you end on an octave note. You've got a new field to begin with, okay? Well, I'll get into it on this DVD. Another thing I get into is pre-bends. Pre-bends. A lot of times when you're playing a lead, you want to bend, right? Right? But a pre-bend is you bend it first, and that's your first note in the lick, right? Kind of like a Joe Walsh type lick, right? I show that. I show the muted chicken picking style, and all of these licks are demonstrated over a bass line, killer bass lines, and songs. We do a couple songs too. So I'm always wanting to demonstrate, because I teach. My method is teaching with meaning. Okay, so I always want to put some meaning with it, so we can play it with a bass line and a couple of songs. To order this DVD, number 338, that's what number it is, number 338. I call it Tip-niques, okay? Tip-niques. It's hard to say that. Number 338. If you want the DVD, it's $28. Just go to my email, robertdeanblues@sbcglobal.net, and say, hey Robert, I want that number 338 DVD Tip-niques, okay? Just send it out to me. I'll tell you how to order it. We got PayPal, we got Venmo, we got Cash App, we got MasterCard, Visa. You can even send me a check if you want. Some people still do. And if you've never run into me, that's my bad. You know, I'm trying to reach 8 billion people on the planet with my guitar, right? So if you've never run into me, just go to YouTube or Google and type in 3 words, Robert Dean Guitar, and all my lessons will come up. I've got over 200 lessons on the internet, and got hundreds and hundreds of satisfied customers. Like I said, I've been online selling guitar lessons for about 18 years, okay? So, hundreds of satisfied customers, and when you order from me, all shipping and handling is paid for worldwide. It's just a straight $28, okay? Paid for my lights and my studio time and my postage expenses, all right? I got to get out of here, but I want to teach you some real hot little lead tips, and spend a whole hour on it. It'll make your playing just shoot up quickly, all right? Robert Dean, and I've also got a website, robertdeanblues.com. You can go on there. I got about 25 lessons on there. But if you want to order, Robert Dean Blues at sbcglobal.net, number 338. I got to go out.